Okay, so like I've said before, am no relationship expert, but there are some things that are just unacceptable for guys to do in this day and age. The first one, um,
Sorry, this one's actually kind of funny. It's never happened to me.
it, okay, say it's a little nippy outside, okay? You know, real chilly, a little cold. Brr. If I happen to say, "Ooh, I'm cold," do not say to me, "Ooh, I'll warm you up, baby."
That is
No,
not your cue.
just don't say it. It's so stupid. I
Cliche.
mean, if you really want to make me warm, give me your coat or something, but don't say I'll warm you up. It just makes you look really stupid. Okay. Number two, MySpace stalkers. Um, if I've met you somewhere or whatever, I really don't mind adding you on MySpace. That's fine. I'll talk to you, we'll comment each other, whatever. But I've had situations before where people will give me their number via a message, someone that I've met previously. I try not to add people that I don't know, but if you give me your number once and I don't call, don't keep sending it to me because if I don't call you after the first three times, probably not gonna happen.
There should only be one time.
Yeah. So that's another thing. Just cool it. Okay. And guys who upon meeting me for the first time, don't ask me if I'm a freak in bed. What business is that of yours anyway? I
That's
mean,
rude.
it is really rude. You don't ask a girl about her intimate times,
Right.
assuming I even have any. I could be saving myself for marriage. You just don't know, and it can come across as really offensive. And I'm certainly not going to tell you anything. I mean, I don't know you. Even if I did, it's just really inappropriate.
Yeah. There's just some things you don't ask when you first meet somebody.
Yeah, and with girls, it's generally best to let them bring up the topic, because otherwise you can come across as being kind of pushy about it, or
Or a douchewad.
yeah, um, I just don't appreciate being asked personal questions
Mm-hmm.
like that.
And don't let me hear you do it when I'm around you. Because I'll
So,
call you out on it.
um, I don't even know how to say this delicately, but another thing that kind of it just weirds me out a little bit. You know okay, when you go in for a hug, okay? Like, I have guy friends and we hug all the time, whatever. Hugs, see,
Hug.
yeah,
This is
hugs.
how
It's
hug should
fine.
commence.
But there are certain people that when they hug you, you can tell that they're sniffing you. Like, let's show them an example.
No.
Now, obviously, it's not that obvious,
Yeah.
but
A little bit more subtle, but I mean, you can hear the in your
yeah, you
ear.
can kind of hear it in your ear. And the first time, you kind of just pretend like you don't notice, just for the sake of things not being so awkward. But after it continues to happen, it's a little strange, you
You
know.
shouldn't sniff people.
Yeah,
You're,
just
you're not empty.
you know,
Just don't do it. Point blank.
um, I mean, if it's your girlfriend, I guess
But
whatever
I
floats
really
your
won't.
boat.
Hey,
I don't know, whatever.
but it's not her, me. Don't sniff me in her hair.
Please don't.
Don't. I'll hit you. I'll have a knife. I will cut you.
Um, and let me just say, kissing can be a wonderful thing. It really can. But when you're kissing, it's very important to make sure that your lips stay within the vicinity of the girl's lips who you're kissing. Because, and I've talked to friends, so I'm not the only one that's had a problem with this. Sometimes a
I think
boy
we
will
all
get
have.
yeah, sometimes boys get a little too excited, I guess, and it
Man,
ends up, all around here. One case, we
your
won't go
nose.
there.
I'm sorry.
Just try to keep it within this
Yeah.
area. Just try. That's all we ask is that you try.
This goes out to all you hummers too.
Just don't be too forceful with it. Kind of, don't be too aggressive. Don't like take the back of her head and like smush it to yours. She needs to be able to breathe. Okay.
I mean, it's what it boils down to, guys. is respect for another human being. You would want somebody all up in your
Girl.
yeah. I mean, it's respect, point blank.
Yeah. And this is the last thing that really bothers me.
Yeah,
And this goes for gay boys too. This
yeah.
just
This
goes for
bothers
guys
me
in general.
too.
Um, if a guy is calling a girl,
Hmm. Or a guy.
and okay, see, a respectable gentleman would call a girl, maybe 8 o'clock in the evening, um, maybe during the afternoon. Hey, you want to grab some coffee? Want
Even
to get some
nine.
lunch?
Even nine would be
Even
okay.
nine, that's fine. But if you see a pattern emerging where a guy only calls you after midnight or before noon,
Hmm. Or Yahoo message you or any other IM.
only late at night, or if he's been drinking, or
Yeah,
early in the
when
morning,
he's excited,
yeah,
when his hormones are raging,
then
that's a problem.
it's a booty call type of thing.
Yeah.
And I've been fooled by it many a time.
I think we all have.
Um,
But I,
but it comes to a point where you need to realize this is what it is, and
we're not your piece of ass.
yeah, I mean, it's really not it's hurtful. It really is. I mean, you don't if you can say you care about somebody all you want, but if you're only calling them at night or in the morning,
Yeah.
your actions aren't
Yeah,
proving what you're
exactly.
saying. So, it's just something to think about.
Yeah. Think about all the stuff that we've said in part one and two.
And I know some of the things I said were kind of just little nitpicky things that, I just kind of have noticed over time.
Right.
But, just,
It's just respect.
yeah,
That's all it is, respect.
be respectful. Don't,
And just because we flirt with you doesn't mean that you have every right to just completely violate our personal zone.
yeah. If you feel like you want to, come up and touch me, I have a reaction
Yeah.
where, like, if somebody touches me, I go kind of crazy because,
Yeah, and if you start touching me, I'm gonna back away.
yeah, I mean, if you ask me for a hug, I'll be happy to do
Yeah.
it most of the time. Um, you know, or if you kind of give me a warning, put your hands out first, but don't just kind of like come up behind me or whatever. Like, it's just
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, the come up behind hug is reserved.
Yeah, don't grab any part of my body
Yeah,
without.
or me either.
Just don't do it. I mean,
Yeah.
there's really no unless you
Oh,
just
and
don't do it.
I want to add one more thing I forgot to add in part one, which is before this video. Um, if you come up to me, you're like, "Hi, my name is," don't be like, "Oh, hey, sexy, what's up?" No, don't do that.
Somebody said that to you.
Yes, please don't do that. I do have a name, and so do you. Well, guys, just keep all this stuff in mind next time you think about approaching a girl or a guy. Just remember that, you know, if I'm there, you might get caught out on it, and there's probably other people that are thinking just like we are right now. But just stand up for your respect in your person's own.
Yeah, just think about it. If you would not want some guy saying it to your mother, you probably shouldn't do it or say it.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind.
Well, I guess that's it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.